We're only a few days away from Father's Day 2020. So here's a question for you. How would you describe your father? I'm Linda Satgast with FamilyHistoryHero.com, and I am going to demonstrate 2 ways to describe someone. But one way is over the top, better than the other. Let's see if you agree. When I think of my dad, who is no longer living, I can describe him with some wonderful words. Resourceful, intelligent, strict, honorable, and supportive, to name a few. Those are great words, but there's a saying in writing circles that we family historians would do well to follow. Show, don't tell. And that can apply to a description of anyone in your family, not just fathers. By the way, if you're interested in documenting your family history, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and click the bell to be notified when I post the next video. So let me show you what I mean by show instead of tell when it comes to describing a father or anyone else in your family. Instead of me saying, my dad was resourceful, why not tell the story about how, when he was one of 6 kids in a poor farming family, he figured out how to earn extra money by capturing raccoons and skunks to sell for pelts. One day on the way to school, he saw a skunk along the side of the road. So he asked the bus driver to stop the bus, which he did. My dad found a stick and knocked the skunk senseless before he could spray. Then my dad got back on the bus with his catch and he held the skunk by the tail out the window. Now, unfortunately, the skunk revived, and you probably know what happened next. I'm sure my dad was not very popular with the rest of the kids and the bus driver that day. Now, doesn't that give you a better picture of him than just saying he was resourceful? Now, maybe in that case, what he did wasn't so smart, but I think he matured in the smarts department because one of the words I used a moment ago to describe him was intelligent. Intelligent is a great word, but again, that's telling you, not showing you. So now let me show you that he was intelligent by telling you a story. My father never had any formal training in architecture or building, but when he saw a need for a building in El Salvador where we lived, he learned on his own how to draw plans and went on to build a complex building. And he was so good at it that he was asked to go to Guatemala, where he built a number of structures, including a radio station. He built them so well that they endured a major earthquake with hardly a scratch when other buildings had major damage. Now, if I were just to say he's intelligent, you'd see the word intelligent in your head. But by telling you the story, you see him in your mind drawing the plans and building great buildings. And the fact that his buildings withstood an earthquake gives you a measuring stick for his intelligence. So don't just tell with words. Whenever possible, show with a story. And what better time to start than right now with stories about the fathers you love on Father's Day 2020. It's a great time to gather all those wonderful stories. This is Linda Satgast with FamilyHistoryHero.com, where we show you how to turn dusty old boxes of photos into easy to share family stories.